The World Health Organization, WHO, has announced that the new type of coronavirus, COVID-19, may be endemic. The WHO has previously used the term pandemic for the COVID-19 pandemic disease, first after the epidemic. The number of people infected with the coronavirus worldwide is approaching 4.5 million, while the number of people who have lost their lives has approached 300,000. 1,660,000 people who have been infected have recovered their health. What is the coronavirus, COVID-19, that also occurs in Turkey? What are the symptoms? What measures are effective? Is it possible to diagnose COVID-19 before the symptoms of coronavirus appear? DEC is the difference between pandemic, epidemic and endemic. Epidemic is a fairly general concept used to describe any issue that gets out of hand. In the medical field, when it seems that a disease has become widespread in a region, a society, or a group of people, it is considered to be an epidemic. A pandemic means a geographical outbreak between regions and groups. It is used for diseases that affect the entire country or the whole world. If it is endemic, it is defined as an epidemic disease that occurs in a certain area or at a DEC rate among a certain population. In the classification of diseases, criteria such as the rate of spread, the risk of mutating the virus, and the number of people it infects are taken as criteria. Accordingly, epidemic diseases are divided into two types as epidemics and pandemics. The rate of spread of one is slower than that of the other, while the number of areas and people affected by the other is much greater. What is an epidemic? DEC are the differences between an epidemic and a pandemic? Here are all the details that need to be known. All infectious diseases are called epidemic. Accordingly, all childhood infectious diseases, such as measles, mumps and chickenpox, can be cited as examples of epidemics. A pandemic is a common name for epidemics that spread over a wide geography or affect the entire world. Tuberculosis and the plague are pandemic. COVID-19 is a pandemic. What is an epidemic? The dictionary meaning of the word epidemic, a word of Latin origin, is an infectious disease. The word written in its original language as epidemic has been used since ancient Greece. The main cause of all these diseases, also known in the medical literature as epizootic, is infection. After the rapid spread of the infection, the patient has symptoms such as high fever, a state of constant fatigue, cough, loss of appetite, sudden weight loss, and chills. Although the risk of transmission of these diseases is high, they do not turn into an epidemic. Apart from childhood diseases, diphtheria, pneumonia, malaria and dysentery also spread DEC epidemic diseases. After many developments in the field of medicine, new vaccines and treatment methods have been developed for these diseases.